about to go meet a friend of mine for lunch. I'll be there in a second.
Who are you talking to?
He's asking me about my day.
Who the fuck's that guy?
I don't know. We haven't seen each other in a while, so we're gonna catch up. And then afterwards, I'll probably do a little shopping since I'm already in the area. Do you know any crafts for toddlers? And him dinner. I have to make my husband dinner. I think we just have leftovers in the fridge, so I need to figure out what to do with those. And then it's bath day, so he needs my bath. A toddler, not my...
Go!
Okay, I'll be there in a second.
Kids are screaming in my ear.
Just 1 second. And then let's see. Oh yeah, so today is bath day for my toddler.
Nashville, known worldwide as a serious music city. We say, would it kill you to laugh a little? It's Join with Video! Featuring Caitlin Cannon, Alice Wallace, Gina Frary, Stuffy Schmidt, now your hosts, Scot Sax and Gina Frary Bacon.
Well, Leah Brown is a really interesting songwriter who sort of came upon it by accident through meeting you, Scott, right? She's a doctor.
She sent me voice memos of a couple of her songs. And so first I was relieved that she sang, her pitch was great and sang well, because, you know, you got to listen to it. And then I kind of worked out the music too, and just as we went along, I slowly realized she's really good and has soul and has a lot to say.
And what's interesting about a non-traditional songwriter person is that sometimes it takes different directions that are unexpected.
Absolutely.
And so, it's nice that you can kind of bring that out of people, but also follow their little path into their own creative thing?
Yeah, I wasn't, at first I was like, should I just cater to exactly what's on the voice memo? Because sometimes you don't want to mess with someone's thing.
Sure.
Or should I make a suggestion in this one section that maybe that should do this? And she was really open to all of it. So she's going to do a song called Treading, and the song's doing like well on Spotify. It's on a bunch of playlists.
That's so great.
So it's Leah Brown, and the song is Treading, and check this out.
Face the moonlight, you don't know a thing. These waters, they're dark as they are deep. When you found me, oh, I think you baptized me. So give me your goodbye shoulder, give you my. I pretend I'm fine. Maybe it's not over, but good Lord, I know better. Goodbye shoulder, give you my. I pretend I'm fine. Maybe it's not over, but good Lord, I know better. Every time you call me beautiful, an echo rings of fools that called me the same. So don't you blame me, don't you shame me if I keep these walls up like a tiny cave around me. Just waiting for goodbye not over, it's not over. Ooh, good Lord, I know better. Treading water in the great big ocean, there is deep slow motion, and I keep moving on to survive. Thank you.
Everybody knows, everybody knows, everybody knows, everybody knows, everybody knows, everybody knows. Ruth is stranger than fiction.
While you lay, we lie. You got Ruth.
Hi, is this the woman who...
You call me Boney Maroney.
Excuse me?
Where are you from?
I'm from...
Let's say you were born in France, grew up in Hawaii. My job is to write fictitious eulogies for boring people on their deathbed. Well, they don't call me Smooth as Vermouth Ruth for nothing. Wish they would, though.
I wanted to write a song. Maybe you can help me. Like, if Prince played the ukulele.
Yes.
I was thinking it would be called, like, ukulele.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like a
that's very
sex
nice.
thing, baby, ukulele.
Yeah. Yeah, with the, yeah. Yeah.
Let's talk about occupation. All right, what did you do?
Well, I used to be in the marketing...
You know what? Stop, doesn't matter.
I'm not going to ask you where you're from, but let me ask you where you think you'll be. Where do you see yourself moving to?
I always say Evansville, Indiana.
Ooh, that's strong. To this thing.
I think I was in jail there for like an hour. So you see yourself living in
Evansville.
Yeah. What's there?
Nothing.
Let's say nonprofit. Maybe throw in a little he gave to charity all his life. You know, that always sounds really nice. Kind of seals the deal, wouldn't you say? Right? I thought you would like that.
That sounds nice.
You know, you're almost living up to this fictitious life we created for you, little freak boy.
I like it because there's not really much there.
Yeah. It is nice when nothing's around
It's
sometimes.
nice. Yeah, I like just the idea of going to somewhere. Because with Nashville changing so heavily, it's like, oh, this is always changing. And you go there, and it's always the same. And it's like, oh.
It's kind of more comforting.
Yeah, you don't have to. Well, I don't like to do much.
I think we're good here. Well, I'm good. You're clearly a mess.
Gina, you brought somebody truly interesting, unexpected, spontaneous. There's not a bunch of him, and you just. I only knew of him because once in a while, when my wife and I would invite you over for dinner, you would say something a little scary, like, "I'm sorry, I'm getting together with the Mangler."
The Mangler.
As if you're saying Martha Stewart. And so I said, "I'm sorry, what's going? The Mangler."
The legendary road mangler, Phil Kaufman, who's a dear friend and a legend. He's road managed people from Zappa to the Stones and Graham Parsons, Emmylou Harris for many years, and I have Sunday dinner with him, and I wanted to bring him by the studio because he's got stories and jokes like nobody I know.
Yeah, we were fast friends.
You were. You guys hit it off so well.
And I loved his friend,
Jan.
Jan.
Miss Jan.
She was like the invisible partner, or what do they call it? The silent...
The silent, not so silent partner. Yeah, we got to get her in here to do a song or something.
Yeah, right. That would be great.
Funniest, quickest person I know, that Mangler.
Yeah. He was a sweet guy. And, check it out.
It was him operating a camera back when Aretha did that show that they made the documentary around.
Nobody.
He was on camera.
I was a cameraman. I got a phone call from Sidney Pollack. Aretha's playing at Reverend James Cleveland's. Can you get a crew together?
Yeah.
So you say, hey,
How much notice?
Huh?
How much notice before the? How much time?
Tonight.
Day of.
real?
Yeah, can you get a crew for tonight? I ended up with a Aeroflex with the wide angle. So I was like, had to get real close, like shot of her feet, and it was an incredible show.
You were like the closest camera.
I was, yeah.
So if you see the guy with the mustache, that's Phil.
Then you go places where there's not much happening, and you just fall into the routine.
Yeah, there's no pressure.
No pressure.
Would you ever live in a place that, like your shirt?
I mean,
Have you ever lived in a tropical place?
I've not. In theory, I would like it, but
Some of those trees are actually upside down, I just noticed.
oh yeah,
Like,
did I
right?
put it on right?
No, I think you did, but
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong.
I may not have put it on.
No,
right.
I think...
I'm gonna shoot this up to the top. Hold on.
So there's harsh sunlight in your face.
Oh,
So
it's the
move around
sun.
And we'll tell you when it's good.
Yeah,
I can
you
feel
look
it,
like
yeah.
a horror show.
Yeah,
Gee,
go like
thanks.
that.
Gee, thanks, Phil.
I'm not one to do much, as I said.
Yeah.
Not to be repeating myself, but I can.
Yeah.
The idea of really putting that much effort to get somewhere and stay there
Yeah.
is probably beyond me.
Is he albino or is he
No, he's
just
just
really
like
pale?
that.
I knew a guy named Albino.
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 Oh, I
used
knew
to
Al,
own the
yeah.
Delicatessen down the street from
Albino.
How do you pronounce that? X, you know? Like
Exponential?
No.
Ecstasy?
The sleeping guy has something to say.
Oh.
I figure. He's sleep talking.
Channel X? I.
No, a curse word, an expletive.
Oh, expletive.
That's how you say it?
Expletive, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Is that right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Maybe people should just say that on shows, you know,
Expletive.
instead of bleeping them out. Just say expletive you.
My first day in the music business, I had just got out of prison. I was a marijuana felon. And
Is that really the picture?
that is I,
Hey,
yeah.
hold on a second. What's going on here? That's your prison picture of when you were caught smoking pot?
Stealing, importing.
Well, that's 2 crimes. It wasn't enough to be smoking pot. You wanted to steal the pot.
No, I was smuggling. That's a good.
Oh, right. When you steal
Yeah.
drugs, it's called smuggling.
I didn't steal. I paid for this stuff
Wow.
and got caught. It was $20 a kilo back in 1962. And
Cheap.
but anyhow, I got out of prison, and this guy called me and said, "Hey, you want to? A friend of mine needs help. A guy named Mick Jagger." I said, "Who?" I didn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Having been a jazz bigot myself.
Okay.
So he got me a pair of shoes.
Oh, that's why you were smoking the pot, because jazz, that was like the jazz dudes.
Of course, that's seriously,
Yeah.
yeah. Who are you looking at?
Oh, I don't know. I'm checking with Jan.
Oh, are we okay, Jan?
No, you've kind of all gone way off base.
Yes, you're right.
I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like she's the voice of reason. I don't even know her, but I just have
It
a
would be remiss if we didn't mention that he was smuggling, not stealing.
Let's do some rapid fire flashcards.
Do you have any bad advice for aspiring singer-songwriters? Bad advice? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
My daughters drew on some of these.
Shorts on stage.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
Oh, if you asked me a few years ago, I'd have been highly no, and these, I just don't care anymore.
I think that seems to happen with people. They stop caring.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm just like, whatever you want to do is fine.
Yeah.
If the song's good,
Yeah.
yeah.
John McVie from Fleetwood Mac wore shorts, and if I was in Fleetwood Mac, I would have been like, dude, you can't wear shorts. This is like a Stevie Nicks, fucking scarves and gypsy shit. But he did, and it's like, it actually was fine. Kind of worked out.
Yeah. I used to have cared greatly,
Yeah.
but whatever these days.
What does Bob Dylan say? I used to care, but things have changed.
Yeah,
I've always
yeah.
had it.
What artist do you secretly dislike?
Like an artist that you're not supposed to dislike, but you just like, I don't really like him.
I never listened to the Beatles.
Ah!